Hello, my viewers. Welcome to Ugar Social Academy. Today, in this session, we are going to learn a very important affiliated body of UNO. We call it as a United Nation of Organization. The United Nation of Organization, which is having six affiliated body or six main organs of the UNO. They are in the form of General Assembly, Security Council, Economic and Social Council, Trustship Council, International Court of Justice, as well as about the Secretariat. During this session, we will understand regarding the important or major organ of UNO called the Economic and Social Council. The Economic and Social Council, which consists of total 54 members. The Economic and Social Council, which consists of total 54 members, elected from the General Assembly, elected by the whom? By the General Assembly. Okay, right? These 54 members, right? Every 3 years, after every 3 years, 18 members will be newly elected. 18 members will be newly elected after every 3 years of a term period. Okay, and this circulation it will carry on as usual. The number of members who are been chosen by the General Assembly, who are the part of the UNO, okay, who are the part of the important organ called Economic and Social Council. It's the duty of the Economic and Social Council to work on some specific issues. Okay, and the specific issues are like that: to study about international, economic, social, cultural, health, education related matters. Right? He focuses on economic, social, cultural, health, educational related many number of more matters. Now, what type of would be like housing, social structure, okay, educational regarding the development of the literacy, moreover, establishment regarding the issues like refugees, okay, these issues will be dealt by the whom? By the Economic and Social Council. So it's a study about international. Okay, when it's not about one country particular, it's about the number of nations. And more very next one, what he says, it makes a recommendation. Recommendation, what it means? Saying that something is good. Recommendation, what it means? Saying that something is what? It's a good. Now, what is the good here? For the observation of human rights and fundamental freedom. Human rights and fundamental freedom. Human rights, which is very very essential for the development of any of the country. Okay, if proper rights are being given to an individual, then he will express himself or herself, right? Whether it is a talk about individual or whether it is a talk related to the country. Moreover, fundamental freedom is very very essential. If any the nation which is provides a proper fundamental rights and fundamental freedom to its citizen, those nations will develop utmost to its height. So Economic and Social Council focus related to observation of human rights as well as the fundamental freedom. Now see, many of the nations were been there due to the imperialism policy and due to the colonialism policy. The number of nations lost the human rights also as well as the fundamental freedom. To overcome over this, what was been done? Now it was decided that the Economic and Social Council organ, which is there of UNO, will work for the human rights as well as the fundamental freedom. Moreover, it conducts international conference pertaining. Pertaining refers to exist, right? Now many issues are there which are been presently which are been there now regarding the human resources, cultural, educational, fundamental freedom, human rights. Okay, right? These all issues are been there. Conduct international conference related to that. Now, conducting the international conference related to issues, what will happen that the world gets to know it, and moreover, what proper action can be taken for the development of that, okay, can be easily dealt. some plans, some strategies, some role can be played. And these things we see, the number of issues which are there, these things we see most in the underdeveloped nation and in the developing nations. Developed nations are already achieved these all things, right? But now important is what those nations, underdeveloped nation as well as the developing nation, who are striving very hard to overcome all those. For them, it becomes very very necessary. So economic and social council, which is here, it will work for us. So with the international conference. Moreover, the council in the sense, the economic and social council, it coordinates the work of specialized agencies. Say coordinates with our specialized agency like ILO, International Labour Organization, Food Agriculture Organization, World Health Organization, UNICEF is there. Okay, we are having the other organizations, specialized organizations which are working for the betterment of the vision of the society. So, Economic and Social Council, it coordinates. It's not only with the International Labour Organization, Food and Agriculture Organization, or World Health Organization. Okay, it is a UNCTAD. It is the UNICEF. It is been there. Okay, European communities are been there, or many other organizations which are been there. With all together, what we are seeing, Economic and Social Council is what it is been working. So, Economic and Social Council, it plays a very important role in the way in the development of all the number of nations who are the part of it. So Economic and Social Council is having its own importance. Okay, so this was all related to the UNO organ called as Economic as well as the Social Council.